It's colorful, fast-paced, and hard to put down. But does the world really need a Minecraft ARPG? Hello friends, it's Codiak here, one half of the team behind Legion Gaming, and today we're suiting up and diving into the fray with Mojang's new game, Minecraft Dungeons, to determine if it's truly worth your time. What happens when you take the massively popular world of Minecraft and turn it into an action RPG? Well, you get Minecraft Dungeons, of course, but is the game really what it's cracked up to be, or is it another title destined for the scrap heap? Before we get any further, we have to talk about what Minecraft Dungeons is and what it isn't. Of course, by now you probably know that it's a top-down dungeon crawler where you travel across the many Minecraft biomes defeating monsters and earning valuable loot. MCD is designed around the idea of couch co-op, which means it's more in line with something like Castle Crashers or Gauntlet than, say, Path of Exile. And right here, this is what we need to clear up. Minecraft Dungeons doesn't have expansive talent trees, there are no classes that dictate your moveset, and the overall core gameplay isn't incredibly challenging. So if you're expecting this game to play like a Diablo, you'll be incredibly disappointed. Now maybe it's because I'm old, but there is something about Minecraft Dungeons that makes me happy. When I was younger, I got to experience games on the cutting edge, but now there are so many games being released every day that I couldn't even know where to begin if I was still a kid. Minecraft Dungeons fills a niche void, sure, but it also introduces a younger generation to the ARPG genre, something that most kids won't find accessible until they're a bit older. Imagine your 10-year-old self trying to figure out the complex passive upgrade system of a game like Wolcen, and you'll start to understand why MCD is valuable. In terms of the gameplay itself, Dungeons is fantastic, especially if you enjoy sitting on a couch with a few friends, or you're just looking for a game to play late into the night with a buddy you haven't connected with in a while. It straddles that line between not requiring a lot of intense concentration and just enough chaos that you can't truly zone out. If you are coming from Minecraft, you're going to feel right at home. Enemies like creepers and illagers run rampant across the various biomes, and taking them down never gets old. There's always a sense of wonder that accompanies one game blending into another. It's the reason why I love the Blizzard universe so much. Seeing characters and worlds collide is fun for players, especially those that are looking for a more casual experience. MCD doesn't cut a lot of corners in terms of the overall ARPG experience. They just trim back all the features that usually separate hardcore players from more casual ones. You'll spend hours clearing every inch of a dungeon, collecting unique items that grant you special bonuses, and of course, fighting bosses. But it's the lack of a hard edge that makes this all accessible. There are still certain elements of ARPGs that are present, like a leveling system, a reward chest at the end of each dungeon, and some basic crafters which give you a shot at better loot. But beyond that, most of the systems are surface level. Now the game does have some quote-unquote endgame content. Once you complete the game on a difficulty, the next one unlocks, and this gives completionists and people that are looking for a more challenging experience something to keep tackling. Is it the most in-depth endgame out there? Absolutely not. But if you like leveling up, collecting better gear, and seeing how far you can push the content, they give you that option. At this point, Dungeons plans on releasing 2 additional bits of content called mini-seasons after launch. Depending on the success of the game, the team will either move on to a new project or expand the DLC further. Obviously, with Mojang, you never quite know what's in the works, but with a game like this, you won't find people chomping at the bit for more. At least most people. The game itself is plenty fun. I actually enjoy the combat quite a bit. It's smooth and satisfying, especially when everything lines up and you mow down a massive wave of enemies. Every player is allowed to equip a melee and ranged weapon, which gives you the flexibility up close and at a distance. Bows definitely seem to have a bit of an edge over melee weapons, at least for a while. You'll have a nearly endless supply of arrows, and the ability to fight enemies without fear of taking damage far outweighs the constant rolling around you have to do if you're up close. Once you do secure some unique armor though, things begin to change. The balance gets a bit tighter. I can't say it made much of a difference to me. If I got bored of using my bow, I just ran in and went all Braveheart on my enemies. It's the flexibility to do so that I really enjoy. In terms of the gear, there is something for everyone, with unique weapons and armor completely changing the gameplay experience for the player. It's those magical orange items that help me remember why I love ARPGs in the first place. Each piece feels different, and while there will always be people who talk about the meta The truth is, you can pretty much pick up what you want and make it work. So at the end of the day, we ask the question, is Minecraft Dungeons really worth your time? And the answer is maybe, but it depends on what you're looking for in a game. This is not your typical hardcore ARPG experience. In fact, it's the complete opposite, but that's by design. Dungeons is meant to be a bridge between worlds of gaming, casual, hardcore, young, old, experienced, never touched a game. It doesn't matter because the game is accessible to everyone. The polish, the substance, it's all there. It just depends on what you're looking for out of your video game experience. To be honest, I don't think Minecraft Dungeons will shatter any records or wow anyone with its gameplay, but I think it will sit in people's libraries for decades and it will constantly be brought out so that players across the spectrum can have a few hours of fun. If you are interested in the game, definitely check out the Xbox Game Pass. There is a PC version as well that allows you to play games for less than $10 a month. And if you only plan on checking out Dungeons for a week or two, this is a better option. Of course, you can buy the game outright as well, or the expanded Heroes Edition that comes with 2 upcoming DLCs. We hope this video helped you figure out if Minecraft Dungeons is worth your time. If you want more worth your time videos in your feed, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, we invite you to join us on Discord. Our community of over 3,000 members is spread across dozens of great games, so check out that link below, join up, and make some new friends. We also recently launched our brand new Patreon page, so if you have a few bucks and want to support the channel even more, feel free to check that out. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legion Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.